So hi and welcome. So I just thought I'd show you what the underside of this XK looks like. So this is the underside, so that's the tank around there. That's all up in that area there. So behind the rear wheel. Up in here, so it's had a tar paint job under here. So it looks like the original floor here, and they just haven't painted it, but they put paint everywhere else under here. All this here is in there. I can't see, and this is the front floor. So all the spot welds are in the right spot. All the cross members in the right spot, all the spot welds along here in the right spot, everything there is right. All up under here is right. The only thing that I can see is that's where the accelerator pedal is put through. So I'm thinking that there's a weld there, so I think they put a new floor in it, but the job on this is just so good. And there's no joins at all. There's no rust in anywhere. Everything is in its right spot. But the only thing I can see is that here there's just a couple of welds there, but other than that, I can't see anywhere where it may have been changed or joined. So all the sills along here are all spot welded properly. So they're all spot welded along there. And along here, I don't know whether you're going to see it, but all the spot welds are done along here. All underneath here is perfect. All the sills are perfect. All this here, you can see the spot welds in here. So I'm of the opinion that this is the original floor. Judging by the surface rust that's there, and that they've just painted over it, I think it is the original floor. It's got all the rubbers in between the springs. I just can't see any issues with it at all. There's no rust up here. That's more or less how they came from the factory. Spot welds and welds. That's exactly how it came from the factory. Like I said, this one here's got a cross member under it. There's nothing changed here. It's all original. So for a car that's built in 1963 to be in this good a condition underneath is just fantastic. But in the US, you can buy the floors for them, but if they change the floor, then why is that like that? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm thinking that it's original. But anyhow, this is the car that we're going to change the firewall on, because we've got to move the steering box from here over to here. And we've got the gearbox that'll move the gear linkages from here over to here. So no doubt we'll have a look when we get up, when we pull the mat up, what's going on. But I've got to change the firewall over. Because really and truly we're right-hand drive here. It's even got the original type of ball joint boots that came out in the factory. Which is pretty strange. Anyhow, I just thought I'd update you on that. There's lots of little things that'll change over. Got this handbrake cable here, where it comes up in here. That's why we use the new firewall, is because up in there, I'll just get you around the right way. Up in there, that's where the handbrake goes in. So that there is on the other side, on the new one, on the other firewall. So I do have some parts for it, so I have taken off the cowl on the other one. I do have the original steering box, but I have got a collapsible steering shaft. So I bought this collapsible steering shaft. There's a couple of things. I've got the wiper motor out for the right hand side wiper motor, and that's the gearbox down there, which has got the shifts on for the right hand side. I've got the steering box there. I've also got a cross member and everything for a V8 manifolds, Windsor manifolds, and a 4-barrel manifold there for a 4-barrel on a V8. And I do actually have I think no, it's over here. We get our mess, but we got flooded out here, so we're just recovering. But I do have a 289 and a BW35 for later on, which I'll do up in the while we're waiting for everything. This one here was actually in an XP Falcon, and the XP Falcon copped a smash on the side and was written off. And when it was in the accident, it broke the manifold here and bashed the starter motor. But that was sitting in there, and that's been sitting in a shed for 10-12 years. So I'll refresh both the engine and the transmission on that, and end up putting it in here. But this old girl, God, she drives so good. She just drives really nice. Anyhow, no, just your general CP tweaks, which if you're 60s and 70s mechanic like I am, you'll know that there was always a seepage everywhere, so it didn't matter. I think when most mechanics were greasing the tyre rod ends on these, they put more grease in than the boots could hold them, used to bust them out. So, but this has got all new tyre rod ends on it. It's got everything is just in perfect condition on it, really, for its age. I'd say for its age. And a couple of little crappy things been done, but nothing that we can't fix. Anyhow, that's it for this one, and we'll catch you later.